Well, apparently my priorities have changed. Lord of the Rings is taking over. That's right, Nordomatic Explorer. Sorry. I was working on it, and got a new resistor for it that might solve the one issue I've been having, which is this green light. I can't get it to work. Then I saw a bank of resistors and one was busted off, so maybe that will solve that. And sorry, Pirates of the Caribbean, gonna have to pause on you, even though I did get in the mail today my new clutch and clutch plates and my new mini latching coil. I think my coil is fine, but I think my wires might, even though I tested them in a previous video, I still suspect them after reading 10,000 more threads on the issue. And I could just change the wires, but I just decided to go with a whole new coil since I was placing the order anyway, and spring for the $24.99 US for that. And this was $60 US. So all in, probably about 150 bucks. So hopefully that solves the issue. If not, then you know what else I discovered is that when I put the thing back together, I didn't lubricate the 5 pivot points as directed in the manual. So I'll be doing that as well. And then there's some other miscellaneous goods. I wonder if I can turn on my flash. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. So yep, got me just a few rubbers to top up my stash. And this is the good stuff right here. These short 3/4 inch barrel springs. And then MOV. What is it? What's that stand for? Something Varister. I just thought I'd have a couple in stock because on my hot hand it was blown. So I got me some Pinball Life parts. Thank you, Pinball Life. And they also refunded me $10 today, saying that the shipping was more than they anticipated. So thank you very much, Pinball Life. And thank you, Coca-Cola, for making Diet Coke, because I'm thirsty. Okay. And also, sorry, Black Hole. Underside of Playfield is next on the chopping block. And then I'll be able to bring in the cabinet, and I'll just put it right in this room and continue on with the Black Hole Factory. So, priority number 1 now is Lord of the Rings. My last video prior to this one is me picking up this machine. Check it out if you want to get the backstory. It is called Lord of the Dust, and you will see why if you haven't already. Here's a small taste. There's a little bit of flipperware there, or cabinet wear, flipper button wear, however you want to term it. A little bit of leg wear, and due to the humidity of the being, by the lake, we got rust. Oh, and I gotta show you this. This I don't understand. Please help me understand. How? Just how? And it's just the one leg. All the others are straight, so that doesn't make any sense to me. It is a mystery. But, yeah, it is what it is. Oh yeah, so the first thing I did was looked at Pinside, some photos of other people's Lord of the Rings, because the sky is the limit on this, on to what I could do with it. I can go brass, plate out the whole thing. I can just it's unlimited. There's so much I could do, but I want to get an idea of what I wanted to do by looking at other people's photos. And so then next thing I did was pull up the service bulletins. I've learned that this is definitely a good thing to do when you restore a machine, a modern machine. Go check out all the service bulletins, of which I found 7. So this is for rubber sleeve post. What else do we got? I saw one for Balrog. Balrog LED module installation kit. Oh, what is this for? Helpful hints. Diverter gate adjustment procedure. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna read through all those thoroughly, and as I tear the machine apart and put it back together again, I will have those in mind. Actually, this post rubber sleeve. Where did I read? Oh, somewhere I read. Here. Only games prior to February 2005 require this modification. So mine is 2005. Oh, I can't see. It's sitting on its ass right now. But I'll have to check what the date is. But if it's after after February, then I'm good on that one. I can cross that one off the list. Oh yeah, so here's the coin box. You can see just the humidity caused some tarnishing there. And then even the balls. In a home use only machine, it doesn't matter. What matters is condition. And these balls hopefully aren't too indicative of the condition of the rest of the internals. But this machine, this mech was just hanging from the Playfield. Look at this. We got like serious cobwebbage. I believe I saw screws somewhere in there. Get off there, cobweb. I'm gonna have to dig into the cabinet, but they said that this mech wasn't working, or that the sensor wasn't working is what they said. So I'm guessing it's the switch. That's why this was torn apart. And to me, it sounds like the switch is clicking. But at least the mech's there. I don't have to go hunting for that. And I'll throw on new bolts, of course. Oh, what is this? Miscellaneous. Hey! Is that... No, I thought that was like the security Allen wrench there for the head, because I am going to need to get into the head. Boom! What year is that one? 2007. That's going in the pocket. This is, I don't think anything. Oh yeah, that's just the coin door key. Alright, the coin mechs. I don't know why two are removed. Okay, so that's what's going on there. Okay, yeah, so in order to really get a good look at this guy, I'll have to set it up. So I'm thinking I could move Black Hole into the corner there and then set up Lord of the Rings where Black Hole is on my yellow cart there under hot dogging. Or I could set Black Hole up beside the stairs, but that doesn't leave a whole lot of room for anything. But if I set up Lord of the Rings right here on that cart, put Black Hole in the corner, and someone wants to buy Black Hole, it's going to make my life a little challenging. But I think I am going to probably do that. I could probably maybe move the yellow cart all the way over to the edge and still possibly swing Black Hole out if needed. So I think that is what I'm going to do. So let's get to work. one day, if I don't have height restrictions and space restrictions and stair restrictions and yeah, then I wouldn't have to do all these shenanigans, but that's what I gotta work with. So let's open this guy up, get a closer look, and first thing I want to do is open the back box because I didn't have the key, so we'll have to get into the security bits and then we can take a look inside and see if there's any acid damage. Ooh, I wonder if I should give this guy a wipe down first. Might be a little easier than doing it when it's standing up, right? So, all right, I guess the restoration officially begins with a little bit of wipe down. Oh, you can see the dust just flying now. Holy poop. I'm gonna open my window. And my other window. That should help, but I already feel like that is a nice start. It feels a lot better, looks a lot better. And this was in a smoking environment. So a little bit of the all-purpose Lysol cleaner. It's got a nice lemony smell, so that should help. Cleaned in the grooves and wiped down the sides. Pretty good condition overall there. A little bit of a sliver peeled off there. Probably touch that up with black. Maybe I'll just do it now. Stop talking about it. The underside was really dusty and cobwebby, and wipe down these guys as well. I didn't really get down here on the small guy. Missed that. Missed the small guys. Give those a little bit of a wipe. Did these ledges, cutouts, and oh, I might as well do the top while I'm at it here, because I'm going to fold the head up. I'm going to lose access to this area. So, should already did that. But because the head was up for its whole life, this area is not that bad. But I want to basically wipe down every square inch of this guy at some point, one wipe at a time. And I already got 1% of the entire surface area done. I mean, how am I going to get down in there? Maybe once I have the Playfield lifted, I can access that better. But look at that, it's already better. Oh, and for the year, November 2005, sweet. I can already get rid of that one service bulletin. Beautiful. One thing off the checklist. All right. I think I'm going to wipe off this back side here, and then we'll open up the head together. Okay, I gave everything another wipe down. What I've noticed is that some point somebody painted the house and there are a few speckles of white paint here and there, and I could spend a lot of time getting rid of every speck, but I'm not gonna. But I wiped this back down, and the grill areas and the hole for the plug, and wiped down the cord. And I think once it dries, I'm sure it'll look fine. Wipe this down again, tucked in the little wire that was hanging out. And yeah, I think I shall lift this guy up. I mean, I'm in the swing of wiping things down, so I might as well do the sides, you know, while I've got all the supplies out. All right, let's do the sides and the front of the cabinet. Then the whole cabinet will be done. Okay, that turned out real well. I mean, when it dries, it may reveal some spots that I missed, but look at that coin door. The only ding I noticed was right here, the corner. A little bit of wear there, but yeah, that's beauty. The front of the cabinet is looking good. The sides turned out very nice. It's already cleaning up better than I thought. Yeah, there is, like I said this, but I could put the semicircle protectors there to cover that up, or I could buy lollipop rails. There's a couple different options for that wear spot, and to prevent future wear, you could go really the high-end brass polished lollipop rails, but then you'd have to get brass everything else to match it: coin door, legs, lock bar, shooter housing. But that would look pretty. It would just be a pretty penny. But you know what, let's just get into the head now, hey? Only problem is no key, but we can solve that problem. Where is my Allen wrench? I'm going to keep my mask on just because it is friggin' dusty and I just don't want to breathe it in because I'm allergic to it. So the less I can suffer, the happier I am. Okay, Allen wrench, where'd you go? You can't be far. Okay, maybe it is. Let's go look at the top of the stairs. No, just empties from my bin. Okay. WTF is in where you can fill in the blanks. Where'd the stupid Allen wrench go? All right, you maybe have a better eye than I do. Oh, haha! I told you did. Right there. Okay, so let's lock this guy into place. You know what? we're gonna also grab, while we're in the grabbing mood, this bag here. That's the security bits, and then we'll just pop that into a 1/4-inch nut driver. We don't need anything power tooled, just 4 screws. Then we can check out the CPU and guts. That'll be important. Okay, I actually need more of these. Corey has a couple on order for me, so hurry up, Corey. Actually, it's not you, it's Steve Young. No, Marco. I imagine that order will be in soon. Okay, so see, you gotta be careful. You gotta really look at those wiring harnesses. If I wasn't careful there, I would have had one of those little small ones pinched. But I double checked and made sure it wasn't pinched. Okay, yeah, that's my Allen wrench for my Pirates of the Caribbean. And then I borrowed my Pirates lock bar to transport the glass in safely. And now it's back on Pirates. So gonna need a lock bar and some legs at some point. Okay, so did you ever see the glass? It actually shows better in the camera than in real life. It is pretty bad. And you know what? The glass that I picked up from Ben recently, boom, I know where one of those sheets is going. Going in a brand new shiny piece of glass, but that doesn't happen until like the very, very, very last thing you do almost. Until you get into playtesting mode. Sometimes you do it with the glass on so you don't make lots of noise for the wifey that might be sleeping in the couch right about there. She's not right now, but okay, let's set you right here. And this is a new tripod, so I'm getting used to its adjustments. Okay, this seems a little bit slidey, and I'm not too thrilled about it. Oh, yeah, well. Oh yeah, this tripod is sliding. Okay, you know what? Tripod is not gonna hang out on the Playfield glass. It's just a bad idea. This friggin' like $1,200 phone, Samsung 20, but I'm just doing the like monthly installments thing. I didn't buy it all outright. I did that once before. It was a good deal. Actually, I think it's like normally a $2,000 phone. So for whatever, 20 bucks a month or something. I don't want to break it either way. Okay, let's get into this thing. I will save the wiping for after, but I love that T-molding. I'll do this more thorough after. I don't want to bore you with too much wiping, but isn't that nice and shiny though? I got to do the whole face. And then glass. Speaker panel, probably remove that. Okay. Find out which one of these guys it is. No, way too big. No, that's probably not it. This might be it. No, that's too small. And I should put a piece of tape on this, the correct size, most common size. Oh, might not even need a nut driver. Just like, you know, 1/2-inch wood screws. It's not a big deal to unscrew them. Okay. I will need a new lock or key. That's going on the list. For now, I'll throw that in the coin box. Okay. For the first time, let's check out what's going on behind the glass. I can probably take this off now. I've opened my windows. I don't see the dust flying in the screen quite as much. Let's see. You see dust? No. I think it's settled down. The top of the head there was pretty nasty, as you saw. Okay, so done with security bits. Hey, let's see what we got. Please no acid damage. Oh boy. Okay, mask is going back on. Whoa. Oh my god. Whoa. That is cobwebby. Woo-wee. Okay, before we go anywhere near that, I'm gonna have to bust out the shop vac. Actually, I'll show you closer up. Look. So, also when you live in the cottage country, you get yourself some spiders. Oh shit, screw the spiders. I see acid, damage, leakage. Actually, I don't see any leakage onto the CPU. I just see it starting, so I think our board is happy, and that is a lot of joy inside, because I don't really want to purchase a new CPU, but looks like I'm not going to have to. Okay, so I'm going to deal with all this. So we got lots of dead spiders. Don't tell Jamie. As long as they're not live, she doesn't matter so much. She doesn't care too much, but yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this. That is what is going to happen now. Okay, rather than bore you with wipe down stuff, which I'm going to do a bunch more before I proceed, because look, you can see before and after. Huh? Like, even, how does the dust even get in there? I was like, we live in a very dusty zone up there, but I'm going to do this a little more thoroughly. But two things. One, batteries. They must go. Let's see, do I have my screwdriver? Pop these guys out. Actually, no, that's soldered on, I forgot. I will possibly, yeah, I'm probably gonna desolder that. I don't know. Maybe I can snip it off. If I don't have to remove the board, I won't. I don't really see any reason to yet. But let's get rid of these guys. Take a closer look. Probably should use gloves so you don't get acid all over yourself. Just a word of advice. Yeah, look at that. Well, I'm saving this board, that is for sure, because that could only have gotten worse. And here's the batteries. Both sides of that one. Both sides of that one. One side of that one's okay. But here, look at this. Something else I found well back here. F20. that is blown. What is F20? Let's find out. F20 is magnets. If used, see manual. Okay, well, starting to remind me of my X-Men when both magnets were toast. So, gonna have to investigate that. That's going on the list. But I mean, look at this. Oh, a little bit of corrosion from the battery, but that could have been just me dropping it now. But man, oh man, that is dusty. All right, give me a little bit. I'm gonna try and tidy some of this up a little bit better, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, I just spent, I don't know, 20 minutes or so just wiping down the back box. You know, like the grills. Basically, I did every capacitor that was covered in dust, the bridges, the fluorescent tube, the ribbon cables, the ground straps, the bottom, the whole display area. And when I do install a color DMD on this guy, I can get all the inside and underneath all that. I didn't notice really anything else. There is a connector here that must be some sort of auxiliary something, but that doesn't look like it needs to go anywhere. Haven't checked the fuses yet, other than the one blown one. I think this is bent just because, I don't know, maybe it's, we're just gonna leave that alone. And transistor, yeah, so. Good and bad news is I did remove the battery pack without having to take out the board, but I was super excited to go through the audits and check total number of games played and just everything. But now that I did that, I killed all that action. So I'm very sad that I didn't think of that, because that was going to be half the fun, to see how many games were played on this thing. But now we'll never friggin' know. But look at the board though. That's the good news, right? There is no sign of damage. And then I just gotta find out. This is probably where I'm gonna install NVRAM. I'm guessing this is the location. It looks like it. U212. So I'll pop in an NVRAM there. And you know what? We're getting really close to firing this guy on and just seeing what happens. You know what? Maybe we should do that, because that would be a good way to end the video. I gotta wrap it up and go play some Mega Touch with Jamie soon. Gonna do our Friday night tradition, a little Mega before her friend shows up. And so what I'll do is put this back together again, and we're gonna fire it on, take off the glass, throw in some good used balls. I'm not gonna put in brand new ones yet, obviously. And see if the thing works. All right, is what we's gonna do. Oh, what I didn't do was wipe down all this front yet, but I did everywhere else. So I'll make note of that. Uh-oh, you're in the way. There we go. Okay. Okay, glass is off. Let's take another close look at the dust field. Oh my god, this is... Look how dirty that is. Like, that is before, that is after. Man, oh man, I really hope that comes clean. I feel like it will. And what about the out hole wear? That looks pretty good. And the shooter lane wear, I actually completely forgot to check that. It's definitely some wear there. I mean, well, actually maybe it's... Oh, actually it's more dirt than wear. I bet you if I clean that up, you'd hardly notice, come to think of it. And then the Path of the Dead wear. There's a little bit there. Again, that's more dirt than it is wear, actually. So, holy hell. On the previous video I said I need to clean every square millimeter. I wasn't kidding. This is going to take a long time. I wonder if I can recruit Jamie. Maybe she'll help me. Pay her $1 per item. She can make $1,000 when all's said and done. Like, I'm gonna have to do some serious soakage of everything. But I wonder if these brass wire forms, yeah, they look like they should clean up okay. A little bit of, tiniest little bit of corrosion you can see. But not bad. Okay, so why is this popped out? Why is it missing its bulb? We don't know, but we're going to put that in there for now. I may want to remove the Playfield, possibly. No, that's going to require me to disconnect everything. I don't know, but the inside of the cabinet is going to need the same treatment. Okay, so we need 4 balls. Let's plug in this bad boy, grab some balls, and see if it plays. I really wish I didn't kill the friggin' batteries. Now we can't ever see any of the audits. I was really looking forward to that. Just give me a bit of information. I mean, I can look at the Playfield and get the information. My information tells me they played the shit out of it. Which is good, because that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, one moment, I need balls. Okay, 4 non-rusty balls. One's a little more crusty than the others. Okay, I think those will register in the trough, okay? Because there's really no pitch to the machine. Alright, so I powered this up when I was there, but I don't think you saw that. I ran the display test and I didn't see any credit dots or anything, but this will be the first time you guys get to see this turned on. But I had the coin door open and the balls removed when I turned it on. So here goes nothing. Holy shit. Made a little bit of popping noise. Why open the door? Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that message before. Oh, maybe because the batteries were reset. Okay. Dip switch is set for Canada. Can you see that? Alright. Look at this. We're in attract mode. I didn't see that at the house when I was picking it up. Oh, yes. This is a glimpse, a glimmer of what is to come. Okay, so let's throw this in free play. Why did you kill the batteries? Racing. Match balls per game, tilt credits. Grand champion. I'll turn that off. Free play, holy shit. Gotta make everything so difficult on yourself. I've done this 100 times, but it's different on every system, so I forgive myself. Alright, here we go. I didn't exit out of there. You exited by yourself? like rebooted there. Alright, well, if it reboot, then it would be off of free play. Nope. Start button's flashing, so I think we're good to go. Okay. Here we go. Yes. The Lord of the Dust is alive. And the slingshot was just firing there, so actually while I was there I was kind of tugging on this. Come on. There. That's why I was getting points. Alright, let's plunge the ball and see what happens.
I will help you bear this burden.
Ooh. Oh shit, it's going into the cabinet! Did you see that? It fell into the hole. I forgot the mech was missing. Well, as typical, there's always gonna be, when I hit the record button, some pinball shenanigans. So, thanks for watching. Balrog, chill out, dude. And stay tuned. Obviously, there will be a lot more restoration required on this bad boy, but this is awesome.